Ed Tech was a very beneficial class for me. It gave me so many great resources that I will be able to use in my future classroom as a teacher, and I think that it'll really increase student learning, and I'm very excited to show you what I got out of this class. The first thing I really loved about this class was Canva. I learned how to use it and the app, and I loved it so much that I bought the subscription for it because I really enjoy the creativity that it allows. You can create posters, you can create like app covers, and it just it opens up doors to these students to be creative and during the learning process. And I just loved it so much. The next thing I really loved learning about in this class was Adobe Spark. It has amazing things that you can use in your classroom. This one was the Adobe Spark page, where I was able to create a whole entire lesson that the students would be able to kind of work their way through. They would be able to find resources, and it's in a very creative and really appealing way to learn, and I just loved it so. And then the second Adobe Spark resource was the Adobe Spark video, and it was so much fun to use. I was able to create a video of all of the native trees in Kansas, the deciduous and coniferous, and you were able to add video, audio, and a very engaging lesson for your students. And I enjoyed it so much, and this is something that I will most definitely be using in my classroom in the future. I also really enjoyed doing the note card confession activity because I was really able to find and use a lot of creativity in this lesson, because there's so many options. It opens you up to so many doors to be able to explain a content. It can be very serious, you can make it be funny, and you're able to narrate a story as opposed to just talking at your students like you normally would in a classroom. And so it was just a lot of fun, and it was super easy to do. You can have your students do this with anything really. And I just really appreciated the ease as well as creativity that this lesson allowed. Another resource that I really enjoyed learning about that I will definitely be using in my classroom was Edpuzzle, because you were able to find a already made YouTube video from the internet or a Khan Academy video that somebody who already has a very high level knowledge of the content can explain it to your students, but then you can go in and add questions to your video, and this kind of keeps the students engaged in the lesson, in the video, and they have to watch it. And it's just so easy because I can explain things over and over again, but sometimes when somebody else explains it, your students learn it a little bit better. And so this allows you to ask them questions, give them an activity as they're watching these videos of people who really know their stuff and they can explain it so well. And finally, I am very excited to have a Wakelet, somewhere that I am able to put all of the resources that I find on the internet or from other teachers, and just have it all in one place so that it's easy to find, easy to use, and it's just all in one place. It's very organized, and I can put lesson plans in there, I can put ideas in there, and there's really no limit to what you can do with Wakelet, and I'm very excited to use that in my classroom. So overall, I'm very glad that I took EdTech. It was a much better class than I thought it would be. I've learned so much. I've gained a lot of resources and tools to use in my future classroom, and I am very excited to have all of these for when I am a teacher and able to implement them, because technology is really a very important part to school and learning these days, because it can open up so many more doors that students otherwise would not have had. We can give them these tools and we can give them these opportunities that really helps them become better students, better people in the future. And I'm excited to be an educator, and I'm excited to use these tools in my classroom in the future.